Broadcast that while I smoke this.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And no run back. Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the... the 25-yard line. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Well, sometimes we talk running backs, sometimes we talk wide receivers. Walford, the tight end in this unit, very important.
Clive Walford, a terrific player. Knows how to work the inside portions of the field, but also can surprise you and get deep.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. And that's complete to Walford. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Oakland. And even 50 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. 7 yards on the play. And it'll make it a 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up and make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he
can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr going to go on 4th down. Looking for someone to throw to. Open man is Holmes. That one good for 14 yards. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
You played that better up under reading and closer to the action.
And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. Brandon, this is why I'm really glad I'm sitting up here next to you. It's awfully tempting to go for it right here, isn't it? But it's been a great drive. On the road, you've got to come away with at least 3 points. Kick the field goal.
So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. This is caught by Antonio Brown. In the Buffalo snow, it was a little tough for Antonio Brown to get going. 5 catches, 78 yards. For most guys, that's, hey, pretty good game. And you just expect more from Brown. But, hey, Bell had it going on the ground.
They didn't need to use him to the extent that they normally
No,
do.
the fuck,
Because
bro.
of what you
That's when I
said,
was kicking
Le'Veon
that
Bell
bitch
turned
from
36 yards
far.
rushing. But when they did throw it to him, it was over 15 yards a catch. Antonio Brown, when he catches the football, he gains yardage.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
Yeah.
And you know me.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
That's why you
changes
lose.
Much for the head coach. Because
You
this is
gotta
what
get
he
a
preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So we'll see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. If you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Offense trying
What
to
the
avoid
hell?
stalling
I'm
out,
like,
facing
what the
a 3rd and
fuck?
10.
What was that? That shit was crazy.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I'm going to go.
Well,
This
partner,
is
nothing
free.
comes open here, so he decides to
No
escape
more.
out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
I'm
about.
like, that's only 3.
Minimizing those
Yeah.
and maximizing opportunities. Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he finally goes down the nut before reaching the 21.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. That'll bring up second down.
That's a big-time play there because
I should have known that shit.
really
That's the
hard to
playbook I
cover
used to
because the
use.
timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Flushed out right. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different from driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounce to it.
That's supposed to be a pick or a jump.
Country road.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
You ain't go copper. Huh? You ain't go get it.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. On the left hash mark.
The ticket raffle.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They find some open field.
Get it. This nigga thought it was sweet. He thought I was so sweet.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Oh, come on, God. I stepped out of that thing on him. He thought, how you do the two-step when you go in the end zone? L2 and
Isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. Let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know?
Yo, Gus, calm down, man.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Ball down there.
They'll come out in the pistol. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger surveying the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Now Ben on 3rd and long. He gets it to Green.
Good shit, bro. That's supposed to be a pick in the set. I don't know.
Former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a first down carried by Bell.
Ooh,
there gets him 7 up to midfield. You know, Charles, for a lot of fantasy football players, Week 14 was the first week of the playoffs. You the draft day, Le'Veon Bell being out the first 3 weeks. Do I take him? Do I not? Well, those who took him, they were rewarded in Week 14.
And in a big way, because Le'Veon Bell at Buffalo, 236 yards on the ground, 38 carries, 298 yards overall in the game. The snow didn't affect him. It's not just that he plays in Pittsburgh. Remember his background, Michigan State.
That's your niggas backing on
some nasty games in Spartanland as well.
Yeah, those 236 on the ground. Franchise
every time I move, he thinks I'm
following
going
that penalty, the offense really backed up now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger out out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On the counter, here's Bell. And
back no.
losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Going to the corner.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger.
They cheating! Hey, nope. I'm calling that.
Nice gain of 21 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed.
I'm calling that.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have
it was a cheating right there, bro.
Make sure
He built him up.
somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And he can't hang on. That's definitely what he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart.
But the nigga that you had on the
just unable to complete it
left side
in the end zone.
That big ball right into the end zone.
Yeah, because I accidentally blitzed him upside down.
Steelers may have moved. Long drive, the defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance
to
cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it.
I would do the same for you, my nigga, if I see you playing erratic like this.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger.
They don't know what to do. They know lineman coming.
I would say them like John Madden or that new nigga from Chris Collier.
Oh, it's dropped. He couldn't hang on.
He didn't know what to do.
Big interception. Instead, they'll have a chance to get through.
Ain't nobody blitzing.
Okay, well, we have a second here. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. If it ended today, Cowboys, Lions would have the bye. And the Bucs, Giants, Seahawks, and Falcons all would be in.
And let's break it down just a little bit farther. Let's talk about the NFC East, which looked like an absolute lock for Dallas, and it might still be, but the Giants are still there. Remember, they own the tiebreaker of the Cowboys if they finish in a tie. And in the NFC South, Atlanta and Tampa Bay are going to come down to the wire.
Neck and neck, both 8 and 5. So incomplete on
I
second
found out how to do some other thing now, but underneath it.
They go play action for Murray. Now
found out how to tweak
he's
it.
got time in the pocket. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
They didn't have a ton of yards to pick up on that.
I be got using them
no
motherfuckers,
they were
man.
playing that one safe. They decided to take that one downtown. They must have felt that they had a big play that was waiting for them. Unfortunately, it was incomplete.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr.
Oh, man, niggas be fucking pulling 40 clovers out there, bro.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he
was trying to go for
and
it
that'll fall incomplete.
in the corner, but I was so jumping in the ticket. I was just baiting you. Perfect, that was
credit for the defense there. They just faced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That give him a little extra confidence there.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to. But definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The 21 yards
but you won't score now.
On third.
I think one of the underrated aspects of Ben Roethlisberger's game is his ability to actually throw the football. There's so much about his movement and escaping the pocket. Ben can step back there and fling it, and Antonio Brown is usually there to catch it.
We've really seen their chemistry develop, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and it's been really, really fun to watch.
Roethlisberger, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
You don't pay attention to the coverages at all.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers made a move. So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on 4th down.
I'm out, motherfuckers.
Things happen so quickly in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Oh, Bill batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And now here come the Raiders. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Charles, a lot of off-air talk between us about the playoff picture, and obviously Patriots well on their way there again, but they'll have to do it this year without Rob Gronkowski. Of course, the Madden cover boy injured, maybe some talk of a Madden curse, I don't know.
You know, it's so funny when we talk about that. If you go back to the time, a lot of guys had big years after being on the cover of Madden. You know, I know Richard Sherman and the Seahawks went to a Super Bowl the year that he was on there.
OBJ had a good year last year.
Yeah, so listen, you and I both know Gronk. There's no way he sees it as a curse. He sees it as a challenge and will work his way back.
And we certainly wish him well in his recovery. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for his running back. And he's got He'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Carr, and it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over excellent field position. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Roethlisberger to throw. A screen to Bell. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket? Inside the 10. And into the end zone.
Got him the angle. From the heavens above.
And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
Yeah, another.
He missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it doesn't. They thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Fourth down. Open man is Holmes. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And they're going to speed things up here. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there. Those fourth down can... Oh, and a bad... Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A great read, and it's picked off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, gave it to him too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Letting one go deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And now it's second down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hurry up, let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Andre Holmes, a 24-yard touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just...
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by David Amerson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Completes it right side to Cooper. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Crabtree, 40 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And his kick is right through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space.
What?
They're losing this game.
Oh, man.
You got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get...
It's caught at the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because of
that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Unable to connect on the first. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darius Hayward-Bay, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fella's got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to take another shot here. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Sean Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And caught right side, Green. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that Latavius Murray. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 96 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude, that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
And he puts it through. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Ooh, the juke. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Then to throw again. Finding time. And my goodness, another interception. Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lawrence Timmons in there to get him for a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's got time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by David Anderson. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And on 2nd and 10 now.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything...
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 54 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So that last penalty means that the offense has to deal with a 3rd and 18 coming up here. Now Ben on 3rd and long, surveying the field. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he gets this one.
I've been out for a little while, but
and they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stop them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Travis Carey. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get
Latavius Murray? And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray.
I told you, boy, them Raiders.